Buckle up and get ready for heart-pounding chases and unexpected twists that rival any action movie. If you crave the adrenaline rush of a high-speed pursuit without leaving your seat, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Tragic Cops. Let's go.
They took off.
What began as a routine traffic stop on Interstate 40 quickly escalated into a dangerous high-speed chase. When an officer pulled over a gray Mercedes for impeding traffic, the driver, face covered in tattoos, ignored commands and hit the gas. Racing westbound at over 130 miles per hour, he weaved through traffic, recklessly passing on the shoulder and endangering everyone on the road.
I don't care about the decision. Take it up.
The chase was briefly lost near Lanoke, but not for long. Another trooper spotted the vehicle on State Highway 70, reigniting the pursuit. With speed still dangerously high, the suspect continued fleeing until a well-executed tactical vehicle intervention brought the pursuit to an end in Pulaski County.
Thank you. See, we're TDI 530. Where people just like,
The driver, identified as Dominic Copenhaver, had a revoked Maryland license and now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing and reckless driving. What started as a minor traffic violation quickly turned into a high-risk pursuit with serious consequences. A routine seatbelt violation quickly escalated into a dangerous police pursuit on Interstate 630. When Trooper Bird attempted to stop a gold Honda Accord for multiple infractions, including no insurance, the driver, Nakendra Gordon, refused to yield. Speeds climbed into the 80s as the suspect recklessly cut off vehicles before Trooper Bird executed a tactical vehicle intervention, forcing the car into a concrete barrier. The real danger unfolded next. Passenger Cameron Carson jumped out holding a rifle and a backpack. Tossing both over a barrier, he fled on foot but was quickly captured near Baptist Health. Inside the backpack, troopers found 5.5 ounces of marijuana, a loaded AR-15 style rifle, and illegal narcotics. Adding to the severity, Carson was violating a protection order by being with Gordon and had multiple active warrants, including theft and domestic battery. Both suspects were taken into custody after being medically cleared. Gordon faces felony fleeing and reckless driving charges, while Carson is charged with drug and firearm offenses, tampering with evidence, and fleeing on foot. What started as a simple traffic stop turned into a dramatic takedown, uncovering a serious criminal operation. A routine traffic stop escalated into a high-speed pursuit when Trooper First Class Freeman clocked a black BMW speeding at 91 miles per hour on Interstate 430. The driver, later identified as J. Frederick Braswell, initially pulled over but fled the scene, leading officers on a dangerous chase through city streets at speeds reaching 100 miles per hour.
South of Pleasant Valley. No traffic speeds of 80.
The pursuit ended after a tactical vehicle intervention spun Braswell's car to a stop. He grabbed a backpack and fled on foot, jumping a fence and breaking into a nearby home. Troopers located him inside, where he had attempted to hide his bag, which contained nearly 10 ounces of marijuana, Xanax pills, a loaded Glock 10mm with an extended magazine, and $705 in cash.
One pass, real quick. Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands, motherfucker! Look at
Braswell was taken into custody after receiving medical treatment for minor injuries. He now faces multiple felony charges, including fleeing, drug possession with intent to distribute, illegal firearm possession, and aggravated residential burglary. Florida troopers attempted a routine traffic stop, but the driver of a black Kia had no intention of stopping. Instead, the vehicle sped off, weaving through traffic at 70 miles per hour.
Recover, speed 52. Is that more traffic condition? 1028, number 3. Yeah, you're 51.
Multiple pit maneuvers were needed before the car finally crashed into a tree. The driver, Chinese Breon Davis, tried to escape on foot but was quickly caught.
Hey Chris, I'm in the turn, I got it. We're on 6th Street Northwest. So we're 6th Street Northwest. Speeds location? I don't know where they're at. 1511, could you advise the speed, location, traffic conditions? Calling out on the county radio, not our radio. Heaven at 1511. He's not calling out or anything. 1228, Taylor deployed. 10-4, Taylor deployed. Do you have a 1020? Calling it out. County radio. Heaven, you 1031, advise the 1020?
Inside the car, troopers found a backpack filled with loaded guns, drugs, and distribution materials. The passenger, Alex Dantrell Everett, took the blame, but with multiple active warrants, his run from the law had finally come to an end.
Got one more, got one. 239, shoot it in. Let me know when it's in clear the traffic out there and then have EMS 51.
Carefully, quickly. Well, at least this is a bird's lane.
Help! Help! Help!
That's correct. B21. Four thirty V5.
Number.
Speed 107 going to Ingram on Service Road. Taking Ingram. Ingram is sending for a message Interstate.
1-3 on the minimum hit.
Still on Ingram. By TBI.
TBI.
And TBI.
Going the wrong way on the service road. Wreck that.
All in the service road, right?
You get him! We got passenger 1015, West Memphis chasing the driver.
10-4.
We got one in custody.
Y'all got the other one?
No.
Give me your other hand, bud.
Other one continues south past the Radisson.
There was a unit behind him.
That was me.
No, it was a unit chasing the other guy. Roll over on your side, bud.
All right, come on. Pull your feet up under you.
114 City. There were several West Memphis units out with me whenever they took off on foot.
10-4.
Have they said anything about the other guy?
How many do you have at large?
Just the driver. There was a West Memphis unit chasing him in their Tahoe. I chased the passenger on foot and we got him 1015.
Okay. Can y'all set up a perimeter and get a dog?
10-4, they just got him 1015. They did get him, correct? Huh? They did get him?
Driver and passenger 1015.
10-4, both 1015.
A traffic stop in Little Rock quickly turned into a reckless pursuit when Anthony Foreman fled from police on September 1st, 2024. Initially stopped for speeding, Foreman pulled into a parking lot but took off just as the trooper approached. Racing through residential streets, he ignored stop signs and speed limits before abandoning his vehicle and fleeing on foot.
1037. East on 11. South on Hanger. It's about 60. I'm trying to catch up.
Troopers tracked him down in a backyard, where he was taken into custody. Despite reports of Foreman waving a handgun, no firearm was found. However, a scale with marijuana residue was discovered in his vehicle. Foreman claimed he had only been holding his phone out the window and ran because he believed he had an outstanding warrant. Shockingly, his 15-year-old sister was in the car during the chase. Foreman now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, and endangering a minor. What started as a routine stop ended with a high-risk arrest, putting innocent lives in danger. It started as just another night on patrol, until a blur shot past at 112 miles per hour. The officer locked in with radar, confirming the suspect's speed was only climbing. Before he could even hit the lights, the driver pushed past 125, weaving across lanes and shutting off their headlights to disappear into the night. The chase escalated fast. The suspect veered onto the shoulder, dodging cars, then suddenly cut toward an exit, only to change plans last second, trying to re-enter the highway. But that gamble failed. The vehicle lost control, skidding into a ditch. Before the suspect could make a clean getaway, the officer moved in, striking the driver's side with his patrol car, forcing a stop. But the driver wasn't done. Bolting from the car, he leaped a fence and vanished into the woods. A perimeter was set, and it wasn't long before Kevin Johnson was in cuffs, though not without a fight. Once subdued, his car told the rest of the story: drug paraphernalia, a baggie of white powder, and all the evidence needed to seal his fate. A reckless night, a desperate escape, and a chase that ended exactly where it should, behind bars. What started as a routine pursuit quickly escalated into chaos. Late that Friday night, police chased a reckless driver down State Highway 105. But this wasn't just another speeder. This suspect was throwing fire out the window and using his vehicle as a battering ram. He deliberately backed into a police cruiser, sending it crashing into another patrol car. Then, as if playing a twisted game, he circled back to attack again.
Send the fire service. It's on fire. It's on fire.
Officers worked to contain him, but the suspect kept switching directions, weaving through yards and doubling back. When one officer tried to block the road, the suspect rammed into his patrol car, leaving both vehicles disabled. But the situation was far from over. Trapped inside his truck, the suspect turned to desperate measures, dousing himself and his surroundings with accelerants, attempting to set himself on fire. In a final act of defiance, he threw a firebomb out the window, igniting a brief explosion. With backup arriving, officers moved in. A well-placed beanbag round shattered the window, and the suspect was finally taken into custody. After a hospital check, he was booked on multiple felony charges, including aggravated assault and reckless burning. From high-speed ramming to firebombs, this was one pursuit that went far beyond the usual.
He's trying to make a explosion. He's got starter fluid. He's got a fire going. Get out of the fucking truck! Get out of the truck with your hands up or I'll fucking shoot you! Get out of the fucking truck or I'll shoot you!
Negative possible.
Get the fuck out now! Suspect still in the truck. He won't get out of the truck. The fire's going. Get out of the truck! He's got starter fluid. We can't approach it this time.
Charlie, Tango, Xingu, 4279. Desliga o carro, Zé! Levanta a mão! Mostra a mão pra mim! Mostra a mão! Senta aqui no chão, vai! Senta! Vai! Senta! Vem! Sai por aqui, filho! Sai por aqui! Vem, filho! Rápido isso! Corta aqui! No chão, Zé! No chão! Vai, senta do lado do seu amigo aí! Senta! Senta! Desce o terceiro aí! Coloca a mão no chão! Vai, senta! Senta no chão! Senta, é só sentar! Tem arma no carro, Zé? Tá vindo da onde agora? Onde que é o serviço de vocês?
On the evening of June 25th, 2024, a thrilling chase ensued when police spotted a stolen black Honda Civic on Interstate 95. When officers activated their emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, the female driver, Morgane N. Otayak, sped off, leading them on a high-speed pursuit. During the chase, officers were forced to execute the PIT, precision immobilization technique, maneuver 4 times in an attempt to stop the vehicle. The first 3 attempts were unsuccessful as the car continued to evade capture, with the male passenger even assisting the driver in reversing to continue their escape during the 3rd attempt.
People on 97. I got
Finally, on the 4th pit maneuver at the Blue Heron Boulevard exit, officers successfully stopped the vehicle and apprehended all 3 occupants, Morgane N. Otayak, Jenny Sue Erb, and Jose Luis Rodriguez, who also had 4 outstanding warrants for his arrest.
16 exiting north side of where 1483 to clear. You can get it stopped.
On the afternoon of March 5th, 2024, a high-speed chase ensued when Sergeant Julio Torres observed a silver Lexus IS 200 traveling at 94 mph in a 65 mph zone on Interstate 95. When signaled to stop, the female driver, Tiana Amyajali, provided false information and then sped off, exceeding 120 mph, driving recklessly, and cutting off other vehicles. During the pursuit, the Lexus collided with a white Mercedes and then crashed into a guardrail, forcing it to stop. The driver attempted to flee on foot, but was apprehended by Sergeant Torres after a short chase. The officer sustained injuries to his left leg and forehead during the incident. In the early morning hours of April 23, 2024, a high-speed chase ensued when Logan police observed a white F-150 pickup truck exceeding the speed limit on Gandy BLVD in Florida. Upon being signaled to stop, the driver turned off their lights and fled, driving recklessly at speeds reaching 100 miles per hour and repeatedly veering into oncoming traffic. The pursuit ended when the truck crashed into a building while attempting to make a left turn. The driver, Michael William Turner, was apprehended and found to be heavily intoxicated, without a valid driver's license, and with multiple outstanding warrants for drug-related offenses. Police discovered 63 grams of marijuana in the vehicle, and Turner was subsequently booked into the Pinellas County Jail on multiple charges, including fleeing to elude, DUI, and marijuana possession. On the morning of August 2nd, 2024, Officer Walker Morphus spotted a silver Cadillac with an expired Texas license plate on U.S. Highway 167. When signaled to stop, the driver, Cortez Johnson, fled at speeds reaching 75-80 mph. During the pursuit, the officer witnessed a bag being thrown out of the passenger window.
Scene evidence received.
We just turned on the northwest Speed 70, should be 37.
Are you going out of the radar or in the radar?
After an unsuccessful TVI, tactical vehicle intervention maneuver, the officer successfully executed a second TVI, causing the Cadillac to spin 360 degrees and come to a halt.
TBI.
Driver! Put your hands out the window! I got 1-2 at gunpoint. Passenger!
Both the driver, Johnson, and the passenger, Tamika Clark, were apprehended. Upon retrieving the discarded bag, officers discovered approximately 1 pound of marijuana. The case was then turned over to the Narcotics Task Force for further investigation. On the evening of July 23, 2024, a high-speed chase ensued when police spotted a white BMW with its headlights off fleeing on Interstate 30. During the pursuit, the vehicle reached speeds of up to 136 mph, weaving dangerously through traffic in a construction zone. After the driver, Thierry Allen, executed a risky U-turn and began driving against the flow of traffic, officers were forced to perform 3 tactical vehicle intervention (TVI) maneuvers to bring the car to a stop. Allen was ultimately apprehended and faces multiple charges, including evading arrest, reckless driving, and possession of a controlled substance, with a bond set at $30,000. On June 26, 2024, a police chase unfolded in North Little Rock, Arkansas, when officers observed a black car failing to stop at a stop sign. Upon further investigation, they discovered the vehicle's owner had an outstanding warrant. During the ensuing pursuit, the suspect drove into a construction zone, forcing Officer Glover to execute a pit maneuver to end the chase.
Taking the 120. Passing 6th Street southbound. Coming up on Broadway. We're going eastbound on Broadway. Turning into the Shell station. Scratch that. TVI. TVI.
The driver, 28-year-old Nathaniel Burton, was apprehended and faces multiple charges, including fleeing, driving on a suspended license, and reckless driving. On the evening of July 6, 2024, a police chase unfolded in North Little Rock when officers spotted a red Chevrolet on E Broadway. Officer Calvert initiated the pursuit and attempted 2 tactical vehicle intervention (TVI) maneuvers, but both were unsuccessful.
Yeah, I'll call it. West Broadway, come to Maine. The rest of the suspect is yeah, Broadway and Broadway. I'll hit him again. Not yet. It's still flat tire, so it's kind of hard to spin it. But it's about 40 miles an hour light traffic. 40 turning back on the Broadway Bridge, between 55 to 8 TVI into that wall. Oh, it's just parked right now. Now? No.
As the suspect continued to flee across the Broadway Bridge, Sergeant Gabe Monroe successfully executed a TVI, causing the vehicle to spin 90 degrees and collide with a concrete barrier. The car then spun a full 360 degrees before coming to a complete stop, and the suspect, Wendell Jackson, was apprehended. In the early morning hours of July 7, 2024, police observed a black Toyota Camry running a red light and speeding at 88 km/h in a 65 mph zone. When signaled to stop, the driver, Javoni Mosley, failed to comply and continued to flee. Officers executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, maneuver, causing the Camry to spin out and crash into a concrete barrier. After the vehicle came to a stop, Mosley attempted to flee on foot and was seen throwing a package of marijuana off the bridge. He was ultimately apprehended after a brief struggle. Mosley was then taken to the hospital for a medical evaluation before being transported to the Pulaski County Jail on multiple charges, including fleeing, possession of a controlled substance, and tampering with evidence. On June 25, 2024, a thrilling chase ensued when police encountered a brown Honda Accord with a severely cracked windshield. Upon being signaled to stop, the driver, Timothy Fry, sped off, reaching speeds of 70 mph, driving into oncoming traffic and repeatedly slamming on his brakes in an attempt to impede the pursuing police vehicle. During the pursuit, The car crashed through a fence and a cattle gate before being abandoned with significant front-end damage.
159, speeds at 50. Get forward, Jason. Collins Lane. Get back to Grant.
Back to Grant.
What's the case?
Hold on the floor.
On north of 62nd Street, going in oncoming traffic.
Hold on, 60 seconds.
Wrecked out.
Right there.
Went through a fence line, still going.
Both Fry and his passenger, Rusty Wilhite, were apprehended after attempting to flee on foot. Fry faces multiple serious charges, including felony fleeing and eluding and property damage, in addition to several outstanding warrants. A breathtaking chase unfolded between a Chevrolet Camaro convertible and Arkansas law enforcement. The incident began when the Camaro suddenly accelerated and ignored a police officer's signal to stop. The Camaro weaved recklessly through traffic, exceeding the speed limit and executing dangerous turns in an attempt to evade the pursuing officers. After a short but intense pursuit, tragedy struck as the Camaro collided head-on with a police vehicle while attempting to escape. Both vehicles sustained significant damage, and the driver of the Camaro was apprehended for further investigation.
That Chevy Camaro. Yeah, 0271. Adam William, 59 Frank.
10-1.
1037.
Copy 1037.
Come your hands! Come your hands now! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Okay, what I do? Get out of the car! What I do? Dude, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
On January 24th, 2024, a serious pursuit occurred when Officer Evans discovered a silver Dodge Charger with fake and expired license plates. When ordered to stop, driver Kyla Morrow fled at speeds over 100 mph, driving dangerously and weaving through traffic on Interstate 40. After police attempted an unsuccessful vehicle intervention technique, Morrow made a U-turn and drove against traffic on Interstate 55.
around going the wrong way. Turn around, go the wrong way.
191.
5 where you at? Or 2, 1 where you at?
Just right on 55.
He's going the wrong way.
All right, where's he? I need to know where he's going on.
He's at 55. 55 going the wrong way, going the wrong way.
The chase ended when the Dodge Charger collided head-on with an 18-wheeler. Despite attempting to flee on foot, Morrow was quickly apprehended. The 19-year-old driver now faces multiple serious charges, including fleeing causing danger to life, reckless driving, and numerous traffic violations.
Wrecked out. Black male, green shirt, running across 40. Black male, green t-shirt, dread, running across 40.
54 on 40.
I'm on foot.
A 16-year-old teenager initiated a high-speed chase while operating a motorcycle without a helmet and driver's license. During the pursuit, the suspect collided with a truck in Area 44, but continued fleeing until he lost control and crashed while attempting to escape.
That's what comment you said that's control, so how can we advise
I'm set at 332, 195.
He just lost it. All right, he lost it. He wrecked out. Let me see both hands. Let me see both your hands. What name? Get up here now. Get up here now.
I'm sorry, the bike's on me. Hey,
Both hands.
there's no need.
What? Get up. That's so stupid.
When apprehended, the teenager revealed he was traveling from El Dorado, Arkansas, to McAlester, Oklahoma, to live with his mother, and admitted to fleeing because he feared his motorcycle would be confiscated due to not having a license. Finally, the suspect was arrested and now faces multiple serious criminal charges.
Why? Why run?
Maybe not. It might have come out.
You got a license?
No,
So why run?
because
Would you hit a truck up there at the 44 or something?
I might have tapped it, but that ain't the reason. I have to. I'm from El Dorado, Arkansas.
All right. Say anything else. Listen to me before you say anything else. I want to read you right. It's okay.
Can you turn on, make sure?
Don't worry about your phone.
Please.
Okay? All right.
On June 27, 2023, in Baltimore, Ohio, Jonathan J. Baker, 23, took his girlfriend's 7-month-old daughter after an argument. When police discovered and attempted to stop the vehicle in Tiffin, Baker accelerated and crashed into a house on S. Sandusky Street. The infant did not survive, while Baker remains in critical condition. Police found a loaded weapon in the suspect's vehicle.
Crossroad on Sandusky Street. Coming up that hill. I'm behind the vehicle coming up that hill.
Station, I'm behind the county unit. We're still southbound on Sandusky. Coming up you. Just went off the road into the side house. Beside 607 South Sandusky.
So I into a house, I believe. I'll be out done. Send the squad. Send the squad.
Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be part of our channel family. Have a great day, and see you later.